In this ever-changing world, each of us encounters countless emotional waves that sweep through our hearts and minds, moments of joy followed by unexpected sadness. Feelings of tranquility suddenly disturbed by anxiety or stress. However, the timeless wisdom of the Buddha compassionately teaches us that true peace and serenity do not arise by continually chasing after temporary happiness or desperately avoiding life's difficulties. Instead, real peace blossoms naturally when we deeply understand the nature of our own minds and embrace every moment exactly as it is. Imagine for just a moment that your life could become calm and steady like a tranquil lake, undisturbed and serene despite the storms raging around you. Visualize the heaviness of stress gradually melting away, replaced instead by vibrant clarity, gentle joy, and abundant energy. This harmonious state of being isn't merely a distant dream. It is fully attainable when we put into practice the profound yet simple teachings of the Buddha. Today, guided by the illuminating wisdom of the Buddha, we embark together on a meaningful journey into powerful, practical methods that can ease our restless minds, release tension, and awaken inner strength and vitality. The Buddha once compassionately explained that the root of our emotional turmoil lies within our own mind. And equally, it is within this very mind that liberation and peace are found. By consciously practicing mindful breathing, compassionate reflection, and meditation, we can gently soothe the burdens of anxiety, gradually calming our emotions and awakening a joyful, energized presence within us. With dedication and patience, mindfulness teaches us to see clearly, experiencing thoughts and feelings without attachment or resistance. As stress and anxiety begin to dissolve, replaced by peaceful awareness, we grow stronger and more resilient. Guided by the Buddha's wisdom, every mindful breath, every quiet reflection becomes an extraordinary opportunity to rediscover profound tranquility and balance. Join me now as we explore these transformative teachings together. We will empower ourselves with practical knowledge, lessen our burdens, and nurture deep inner peace. Open your heart, awaken your mind, and step forward confidently into a more peaceful and energized life, embracing each moment with compassion, clarity, and wisdom. Life is filled with countless experiences, both joyful and challenging, like waves continuously flowing across the surface of the ocean. Often, our minds become caught up in these waves, reacting strongly with attachment or aversion, clinging to pleasure, or desperately running from pain. But, as the Buddha compassionately taught, true peace and happiness do not arise from constant reaction to life's changing circumstances. They emerge from deep within ourselves, through mindful awareness and compassionate acceptance. According to the Buddha's profound teachings, suffering originates from our attachments to outcomes, to people, and to fleeting pleasures. These attachments cloud our clarity, weigh down our hearts, and prevent us from seeing life as it truly is. Yet, the path to liberation is always accessible. It lies in understanding the nature of impermanence and embracing life with an open heart and a balanced mind. When we cultivate mindfulness, we begin to see clearly the transient nature of all experiences. This powerful awareness frees us from the chains of attachment and aversion, enabling us to respond to life's events with wisdom and tranquility. Mindfulness teaches us to witness our emotions without being overwhelmed, observing our thoughts without being carried away. In doing so, we develop a deep, inner peace that remains unshaken by external circumstances. Practicing meditation and mindfulness is not an escape from reality. Rather, it is a profound journey inward. Through dedicated practice, we discover that the source of our happiness is not outside, dependent upon others or external conditions, but within our own hearts and minds. Every mindful breath, every moment spent in quiet contemplation, is an opportunity to nurture compassion and kindness toward ourselves and others, guiding us toward genuine and lasting happiness. Remember, each moment provides us with a fresh opportunity to awaken. Every breath we take is a chance to release past worries, to let go of anxieties about the future, and to simply dwell joyfully in the present moment. When we embrace life's unpredictability with an open heart, we find freedom not in perfection, but in the gentle acceptance of impermanence itself. Let the teachings of the Buddha inspire you to walk a path of mindfulness, compassion, and understanding. Allow these principles to illuminate your life, transforming your daily stresses into opportunities for spiritual growth. Embrace this journey with courage and an open heart, knowing that peace and clarity are within your grasp, awaiting only your willingness to practice and awaken to your true potential. Life, as taught by the Buddha, is like a vast ocean forever changing, flowing, and shifting without pause. In this vast sea of experiences, each of us has the ability to anchor ourselves, finding steadiness and calmness even in the midst of life's greatest storms. Mindfulness and meditation, as explained through the wise teachings of Buddhism, offer us powerful ways to achieve this inner stability and clarity. At its heart, meditation is not about forcing your mind to be silent or empty, but rather gently guiding your attention to the present moment. Through mindfulness, we become aware of each passing thought and emotion without judgment, allowing ourselves to experience inner freedom and joy. The Buddha beautifully stated that happiness and peace are available in the present moment, right here and right now, if we only pause to notice them. By cultivating mindfulness, we learn to recognize and cherish each moment of our life. Instead of constantly rushing toward the future or getting caught up in regrets about the past, one of the simplest yet most transformative methods the Buddha taught is mindful breathing. By bringing your full attention to the sensation of your breath moving gently in and out, you ground yourself in the present moment. Each breath becomes an anchor, a steady reminder that you are alive, safe, and capable of facing whatever comes your way. Feel the calmness washing over you as you inhale deeply, and sense the stress melting away as you exhale slowly. With each breath, you nurture clarity, awareness, and peace. Another profound teaching of the Buddha encourages us to practice compassionate contemplation. Life can be difficult, and we all carry burdens and struggles, yet when we respond with compassion to ourselves and others, we transform pain into healing and sadness into strength. The practice of compassion is not merely kindness toward others, but also kindness toward ourselves. When you choose to be compassionate rather than judgmental, you release your emotional burdens, creating space in your heart for healing and growth. Feel your heart opening as you practice loving kindness meditation, wishing well-being, happiness, and peace not only to yourself but to all living beings. Additionally, engaging in regular meditation cultivates resilience. The Buddha understood deeply that suffering is part of life, but he also taught that suffering can become our greatest teacher. When you face challenges with a clear and mindful heart, each difficulty transforms into an opportunity to learn and grow stronger. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, you see adversity as a teacher, shaping you into someone wiser, more patient, and stronger than you ever thought possible. Picture yourself navigating life's challenges with grace, feeling confident in your ability to remain balanced, regardless of external circumstances. Furthermore, meditation and mindfulness help us recognize our interconnectedness with all beings. The Buddha taught that separation is an illusion. Everything and everyone is connected through the web of life. As you cultivate mindfulness, you begin to appreciate the beauty and value of every moment, every interaction, and every experience. Your heart naturally becomes kinder. Your actions become more thoughtful, and your life becomes more meaningful. Allow this understanding to energize and inspire you, fueling your desire to live with compassion, generosity, and purpose. Remember also that mindfulness doesn't require a quiet monastery or hours of solitude. It can be integrated into every aspect of daily life. Whether you are washing dishes, walking in nature, or simply enjoying a quiet moment of rest, mindfulness invites you to fully inhabit the present, savoring each experience as a precious gift. Feel empowered knowing that each moment offers an opportunity to reconnect with your inner peace and wisdom. Finally, Embracing these teachings transforms not only your inner world but your outer world as well. Your calm presence becomes contagious, inspiring others around you to seek peace in their own lives. Imagine being a source of comfort and inspiration for those you love, radiating an energy of peace and joy that touches the lives of everyone around you. Your journey of mindfulness and meditation becomes not just a path of personal growth, but a powerful force for positive change in your family, community, and beyond. As you follow these wise teachings, remember that the path is not about perfection, but persistence. Embrace each moment with compassion, patience, and curiosity, trusting that every mindful step you take brings you closer to lasting happiness, serenity, and fulfillment. Your inner peace is a powerful beacon, illuminating the path toward a more joyful and meaningful life. Keep moving forward, and let your heart guide you toward a brighter, calmer, and deeply fulfilling life. Bringing the wisdom of mindfulness into your daily life is truly the key to lasting inner peace, clarity, and happiness. Just as the Buddha gently taught that understanding without application is incomplete, knowing about mindfulness techniques alone cannot transform your life. The true magic happens when you consistently practice them each and every day. So how can you practically apply these teachings? Inspired by the Buddha's timeless wisdom, to bring serenity and joy into every moment of your life. Begin each morning by setting aside just a few minutes to cultivate mindfulness through simple breathing practices. When you awaken, instead of immediately reaching for your phone or rushing into your day's responsibilities, take a moment to pause. Close your eyes gently and feel your breath flowing softly in and out. Feel the calm and peace settling within you with every inhalation and exhalation. In this mindful pause, reflect on your intention for the day, reminding yourself to approach every situation with kindness, patience, and clarity. By establishing this brief yet powerful morning routine, you create a stable foundation for your day, setting a tone of positivity and presence that will guide you through even the most challenging circumstances. Throughout the day, embrace the practice of mindful attention, which the Buddha taught as a profound way to free yourself from unnecessary stress and distraction. Mindful attention means fully engaging in whatever activity you are performing, whether it's eating, walking, working, or even speaking with loved ones. Imagine savoring each bite of your meal, appreciating the tastes and nourishment it brings. Imagine walking outdoors and truly noticing the beauty and wonder that surrounds you. When you engage fully in these simple acts, you release tension, anxiety, and worry, allowing your heart and mind to flourish. Life becomes rich and joyful when you savor each precious moment. Moreover, Remember the Buddha's powerful teaching on compassion and generosity. By bringing compassion into every interaction you have, you strengthen your emotional well-being and experience genuine connections with others. Practice understanding and kindness, especially when faced with challenges or disagreements. Instead of reacting with anger or frustration, pause and reflect deeply, asking yourself how you can respond in a way that nurtures peace rather than conflict. This compassionate mindset creates an atmosphere of positivity and understanding around you, allowing both you and others to flourish together. Additionally, regularly practicing gratitude deepens your mindfulness and enhances your joy. The Buddha taught that appreciating what you already have is essential to cultivating contentment. At the end of each day, take a moment to reflect on what you are grateful for, no matter how simple or small. Maybe it's the warmth of sunlight, a smile from a friend, or simply having a roof over your head. Acknowledging these moments of gratitude gently shifts your perspective away from negativity and toward abundance and fulfillment, illuminating your life with positive energy. The Buddha also taught the importance of mindful speech, encouraging us to speak truthfully, kindly, and helpfully. Words carry incredible power. They can heal, inspire, and uplift, or they can wound and cause suffering. Make a commitment to speak with mindfulness and kindness, recognizing that your words have the power to heal, inspire, and strengthen others around you. Through mindful communication, you create harmony within your relationships and the community around you, fostering deeper bonds of understanding and love. Additionally, incorporate mindfulness into managing emotions and thoughts. When faced with negative emotions such as anxiety, fear, or sadness, do not suppress or avoid them. Instead, gently acknowledge their presence. Observe them without judgment, and allow them to pass like clouds drifting across the sky. Remember, emotions and thoughts are impermanent. They come and they go. As you learn to observe them without attachment, you reclaim your inner peace and emotional freedom. Finally, always nurture patience and self-compassion on your mindfulness journey. The Buddha reminded us that transformation is a gradual process. Some days, you may feel perfectly balanced and peaceful. Other days, you may struggle. Be gentle with yourself. Recognize that every step forward, no matter how small, is meaningful progress. When you stumble, acknowledge it with kindness and patience, knowing that each challenge offers valuable lessons. You are on a path toward lasting inner strength and peace, and your continuous efforts will bear fruit in ways you cannot yet imagine. By integrating mindfulness and the profound teachings of the Buddha into your daily life, you build an unwavering foundation of inner strength, happiness, and serenity. You empower yourself not only to overcome life's difficulties but also to fully appreciate its boundless beauty and joy. Remember, the power of mindfulness is already within you. All you have to do is choose to embrace it. As we come to the close of our journey today, I invite you to pause and truly reflect on the timeless wisdom of the Buddha that we have explored together. Remember, dear friends, that every step on your path to financial well-being is an essential part of your journey toward true inner peace and enlightenment. The Buddha gently taught us that the key to a fulfilling life lies not in endless possessions or transient pleasures, but rather in mindfulness, clarity, and compassionate wisdom. Imagine the incredible freedom you gain by living consciously and mindfully with your resources no longer bound by anxiety or overwhelmed by stress. Picture yourself standing confidently, facing the future with strength and clarity, secure in your ability to respond skillfully to whatever challenges may arise. The power to create this reality already resides within you. All it requires is mindful intention and committed practice. Know deeply and confidently that financial clarity is not merely a practical matter, it's deeply spiritual as well. When you free your mind from financial worry, you open your heart to embrace joy, generosity, and compassion. A heart at peace allows you to connect genuinely with others, share freely, and live each day with gratitude and contentment. As your mind grows calmer, clearer, and more mindful, you naturally begin to see the beauty and abundance already present in your life. Understand that the Buddha taught us to approach our lives with patience, compassion, and consistent effort. Each financial choice you make, no matter how small, carries profound significance. Every act of saving, each thoughtful investment, each mindful expense contributes directly to your happiness and the happiness of those around you. Your present actions plant the seeds for your future well-being. Nourish these seeds with mindfulness and watch as they flourish into abundance, stability, and peace. Embrace the journey itself, understanding that obstacles and setbacks are natural parts of life's beautiful unfolding. Challenges will arise, yet they do not define you. Rather, your response to these challenges shapes who you become. Embrace these moments with gratitude, knowing they provide valuable opportunities for growth and wisdom. As you face each new situation calmly and courageously, you strengthen your heart and mind, transforming adversity into wisdom and difficulty into empowerment. Today, I invite you to carry forward the lessons we've shared, to live with mindfulness, compassion, and intention. Allow yourself to trust deeply in your own abilities. Believe in your power to shape a prosperous, balanced, and meaningful life. Remember always that your worth is measured not by material wealth alone, but by the peace kindness, and love you cultivate within and share with others. You possess boundless potential. You are capable, worthy, and strong enough to walk the path toward financial and spiritual harmony. Let your heart be your guide, your mindfulness your foundation, and your actions filled with wisdom and compassion. May you move forward with confidence, embracing each moment fully, living with intention, and cultivating genuine happiness within your heart. Trust the power of these teachings and trust deeply in yourself. The path you walk today will lead you toward a brighter, calmer, and more abundant tomorrow. Embrace it wholeheartedly, and let your life become a beautiful example of mindful prosperity and lasting inner peace. As you walk this mindful path guided by the gentle teachings of the Buddha, remember clearly that intention without action is like seeds scattered upon barren soil. They cannot grow or bear fruit. Setting clear and purposeful goals is essential, as it provides direction and clarity for your journey. Just as the Buddha taught that our thoughts shape our reality, so too do intentional actions shape our destiny. Take time today to reflect deeply upon your life's vision, clarifying the steps needed to reach your aspirations. Write these intentions down, seeing them as guiding stars illuminating your path forward. With compassion and patience, nurture these goals daily, knowing each small, purposeful step you take brings you closer to profound inner peace and lasting joy. Let mindfulness be your companion, helping you to remain calm and focused even when challenges arise. Trust your ability to stay committed, knowing that true happiness does not come from simply achieving goals but from walking the path itself with presence, compassion, and awareness. Embrace each moment mindfully. Remain steadfast in your commitments, and watch as your life transforms beautifully and harmoniously, aligning with your deepest values and highest aspirations.